It's the heavyweights, and this time it feels like it means something. Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane for the UFC Undisputed Heavyweight Championship. Two of the most athletic big men the UFC has ever seen, and the numbers say this one could redefine the division. UFC 321 goes down in Abu Dhabi this Saturday, which means set your alarms because this one gets started at 10 a.m. Eastern. You're not going to want to miss it. Tom Aspinall will enter the cage for the first time as the rightful heavyweight champion after over a year layoff. Last time we saw him was when he knocked out Curtis Blades back in July of 2024, but he is back. By the way, only one of his UFC fights has ever made it out of the first round, so expect chaos here. I still don't know how Andrei Arlovski made it into the second round against this man. His only loss in the UFC came in that freak knee injury he sustained in 15 seconds. Meanwhile, Ciryl Gane, the technician, has rebounded nicely. He's won 2 straight since the John Jones fight. Calm, composed, he's a tough man to finish. Gane will have a 3-inch reach advantage at 81 inches, but statistically, the fight screams Aspinall. It's a go. Tom's carrying a massive 90% XR percentage, the best in the heavyweight division. Gane's still strong at 79, but that gap says a lot about Tom's dominance. Both guys are finishers. Aspinall has 6 knockouts, 2 submissions. Gane's got 4 knockouts, 2 submissions as well. But look at the output. Tom lands 8.07 significant strikes per minute with a plus 5.18 differential. Absurd. That means he's landing almost 3 times what he takes, just 2.89 absorbed per minute. Ciryl Gane's measured, landing 5.26 significant strikes per minute with a plus 3.03 differential, so he's only absorbing 2.23. Both these guys are hard to hit. The real difference? Accuracy. Aspinall lands 60% of his head strikes. Gane's down at 46. Tom Aspinall's got the power to make that 60% count. Combine that with his speed and you understand why most of his fights are ending in a minute or less. And let's not forget the ground game. Aspinall's never been taken down in the UFC. Not many have attempted. Only 2 attempts against him so far. And he's a perfect 4 for 4 on his own takedowns. Gane's landed 8 takedowns at 25% accuracy, but his defense is only 44%. If Tom mixes it up, that's going to be a problem. Run it through the model, and it favors Tom Aspinall at a 69.1% win probability from the model. The market's a little higher on him, around minus 355, implying about a 78% win percentage. So the model says he's the rightful favorite, just a bit overpriced, and he's getting even more overpriced. Some markets have him as high as minus 500 right now. For the value plays, Aspinall by knockout sits near minus 150. And the fight total at 1.5 rounds, it's currently juiced to the over, but it feels about right. Bottom line from this stat check, this is Tom Aspinall's division now. He's explosive, technical, calm under pressure, everything you want a heavyweight champion to be in this modern era. That's your UFC 321 main event stat check. Hit like, subscribe, comment below who do you have in the main event for UFC 321. And make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications for weekly betting previews from me and Dave Ross every single week on the full episodes of First Strike. Check us out here on YouTube, but also available everywhere you get your podcasts. And make sure to follow us on social media. Me, at The Robbio. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram. And then check out my man Dave Ross as well, D Ross Sports.